So this fight, which is the final fight of the game, after 150 hours of playing this game, I got to this point and I recorded for 5 minutes. So basically you have the option in PS5 where you can record for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So I recorded for 5 minutes and it hasn't captured the whole fight. So this fight of just phase 2 of the Great Sage's broken shell wasn't captured, even though I captured 5 minutes of the previous gameplay. So you can see here how it kind of came about. And right now his damage is about, I think, down to about 70%, only 30% damage, 35%. And you can see I'm using my posse here and I'm using all the tricks that I have up my sleeve. But he gets so dangerous towards the end that I had to be really careful and I had to keep fighting because I was out of a certain amount of mana and stuff like that. So I had to be careful and got to it with great difficulty. Kind of dragged out this fight, maybe a little bit more than I needed to, but still, because it's the final fight, it kind of puts a little bit of pressure and you're kind of looking keenly forward to conquering the overall entire game. So here it is. You can see that I'm not going to give you the tips because that's for another video, but here I've kind of used my, the bat and frozen him, and I'm going to now pummel him so that I can build up some focus and then try and hit him with that 4-pointer. But I haven't charged up to 4 points yet, and I'm not taking any chances because I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that. So I'm trying to hit him with as much as I can. So I've got Cloud Step. Now I'm waiting for my chance. But look at him. He's kind of hitting me again and again. I have plenty of heals left, and that's the only thing. So I decided to go for it after all and hit him with that. So I got his damage is now down to, I think he's up basically 70% damage, 30% health left. But still, look at him swinging. And I have a lot of heals left. At this point, I should be fully confident about winning this fight. But for some reason, it wasn't going to work out exactly to plan. So look how much damage he does. I still have another Cloud Step, and arguably I'm not using it really well because I should have ideally done different things with it. And here I bring out my Stone Monkey. So I'm like, okay, I've got him this time. And I do indeed hit him with plenty of damage there. But you see, even a hard hit like that does very little damage to him. And then you have to keep going at him and he hits back. And you have to be careful that you kind of don't lose it all and snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. So that's really what was going through my mind at that point of time. But look at him. He's constantly moving, constantly throwing things at you. Of course, these are predictable moves, but because I was in my transformation, I didn't know exactly how to dodge it. And then, of course, I go at him. I'm hitting him. He turns into stone. I try and hit him again. And he comes back at me very strong. So now the transformation is also losing health. So I'm kind of trying to do as much damage as I can in this phase, and I hit him a few times. He's kind of down, almost out, and I think I have enough to kind of go at him. You'd think by now, like most people watching this fight would be, okay, this fight is over. They would be right at some level, but it wasn't entirely done, right? Because this transforms back. I think I kind of ran out of time, and now my health is down and he's pummeling me, right? So he's still pretty strong towards the end phase, and I'm like, I don't want to lose my health and die before I have a chance to sip on my health. And there he freezes me and then hits me again. Look at how dangerously low my health is. Unfortunately, I managed to drink from the gourd, but he does this very irritating move where he kind of freezes you and then takes the gourd and gets back some of his own health. And by the way, you can't skip this. So this is, one of the things in the game that kind of is very aggravating. It's very triggering. But I was like, okay, I have to defeat him now. Let's see if my health is not too dangerously low. I should never come down to a point where he can, kill me with the next hit or something. And I was at that phase. So that's why I'm saying it was kind of difficult. Maybe I made it a little bit more difficult for myself than I should have. But I have plenty of heals left. But he's just very, very aggressive. And over the last minute or two, I really haven't been able to do too much damage to him because I'm kind of running out of few options. But if you notice, my fan's back. And I haven't seen that yet because I'm involved in the fight and dodging him and focusing on that. Again, my health is going down. So I'm looking at all these things and I haven't noticed that my fan's up until now. And that's it. This is the point when I know the fight is pretty much over, because when the fan goes up, that's the secret weapon against this guy, as well as Erlang. So you basically use that, and there, the final victory, the culmination of 150 hours of gaming.